It's November 1st. I got the Christmas decor, beach. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. Also, if you are new here, a girl normally doesn't sound this froggy. Just a lot of partying going on from Halloween, which is something that me and my body are not used to, okay? But you guys, today we're going to be testing out, doing a tutorial with the Tati Beauty Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. And I'm super excited because I think that these shadows look phenomenal. It's gorgeous. It's actually stunning. You have shades of glitters, metallics, sequins, and mattes. Like, you get a little bit of everything, and I really like that. Now, before I get into the actual tutorial, I do just want to say I look up to Tati a lot in this community. I think that her and her channel I respect so much. So I'm just letting you guys know that this may be a little bit biased because I do really like Tati. Just from me having it and like playing around and touching it a little bit, I can already tell that it's going to be a gorgeous palette. Also, I feel like with influencer reviews and things like that, it is a little bit difficult because I'm friends with these people, you know what I mean? So that being said, I am going to absolutely try my hardest, to be brutally honest, but I do just want to say, hey, Tati, I really do like her and I look up to her a little bit. So, you know, just putting out a disclaimer. I guess that's part of me being brutally honest, huh? No, but you guys, I'm so excited. It's November 1st. Things are feeling good. Mercury is in retrograde, but personally, I do feel like this retrograde won't be as emotional as the July retrograde because that July retrograde was in Cancer. And Cancers are emotional. This is going to be a really good Mercury retrograde, I personally believe, because I think a lot of things will come to light. Things will fall into place. And yeah, just always remember to start your new month with good intentions and make yourself a little goal list for the month if you want to, you know. And this time of year I love the holidays, even though it's starting to get pretty chilly here in California. And by pretty chilly, I mean 60 degrees, girl. So let's get into this thing. I'm gonna do my brows because I have been getting a lot of compliments lately about my brows, which is so nice because it's definitely something that I'm self-conscious about. And also, don't mind my hair. I'm getting new extensions installed very soon. So if it looks a little bit like sparsy and stuff, sorry, deal with it. So I'm going to be going in with the Hourglass Brow Gel. This is the arch fiber thingy-majig. And I'm just going to be going up and brushing my brow hairs upwards. I always start in the areas where I feel like I am the most sparse because, you know, when you first pull out a product, sometimes it's really saturated. So I always like to start back by my tail. But yeah, this is pretty much what I've been doing with my brows. I've been going for the messier brow look, but I just wanted to quickly show y'all because when I was in Mexico for my cousin's wedding, I got lots of compliments on my brows and I was like, oh, let me show them how I do it. It's so freaking easy. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys on in, finish the other brow off camera, and let's get started on the eyes. I just got a text from my dentist, but I thought it was because of the fires going on right now. Dude, there are so many fires in LA. We almost had to evacuate the other day. My sister's texting me right now and she's like, what the fuck starts these fires? So I am going in with the P. Louise base with Mitchell. And this is in the shade called Blank Canvas. And I'm going in with my Morphe M224 brush. So I was actually wondering and I wanted to ask you guys, are you interested? Because I don't know if any of you remember, but when I bought my house, I ran into so many problems, right? And the reason I'm bringing this up right now is because we need to get the insulation checked in my home because I truthfully wouldn't be surprised if these con artists, that's a really good word for them actually, I wouldn't be surprised if these con artists didn't even insulate my home. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like there's so many problems that I'm still paying for with buying a flip home, and like I really wish I had more knowledge on buying homes and stuff like that in general. And I was just curious, are you guys still interested in me like talking about all my house problems and stuff? Like, because I have have like photos and shit like stocked away in a file because we were going to try to sue them because like some of the shit they did was like so dangerous that like our health was at risk. My dumbass signed the contract of the home as is, buying the home as is, and I could not sue. So I feel like since I can't sue and really do any of that stuff anyway, and not that it's about suing, you guys, it's like these people, they knew exactly what to hide so that it wouldn't be caught on my inspection. It's insane. Like, long story short, as I'm rambling on about it, let me know in the comments if you're still interested about my little house excursions, because I do feel like it could be really helpful for anybody who's in the market to buy a home. And honestly, it's a really good story time. Okay, we are all set. And I like to go over it with a beauty blender just to like get out any fine lines or creasing. You guys, I'm still suffering from an allergic reaction from like 2 weeks ago from my fake eyelashes that I had put on, the extensions. So if my eyes are super watery and like I'm constantly wiping them, or if they seem more swollen than normal, they're still inflamed from that reaction. Okay, so what does a girl want to do? What does a girl want to do? You know a girl wants to go to the pink reds. Will you guys be mad at me if I did a burgundy look? I'm doing a burgundy look. Suck it! No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Let's do like a classic cut crease. Let's have fun today. So usually when I do those, I use really tiny brushes like this. And I'm going to start in the matte shade. We're going with Poet. And then I guess I would say in the sequin shade, we're going in the Poet, right? That's how I would say it. I like this. Makes it easy, you know? Oh, first of all, should I swatch? Hello? I'll do a few swatches on my arms for you guys. Let's go in with this shade, this metallic shade. Also, I have a bunch of paint on my arm from my Halloween costume, so don't mind that. The metallics feel like was not expecting that. That's a duochrome. Ooh, they're very silky. Let's do this glitter. It's really, really pretty. It's got like a bunch of different colors in it. It's in the Aura section. Wow, okay, Aura. Can you guys even see that? Why is my camera so weird sometimes? I want to do this black shade because I feel like you could tell a lot about a palette by their black. This is called Memory in the matte shades. Oh, wow. Okay, Tati. Tati, get it? T-E-A. Why am I so annoying? Okay, so there are some swatches for you guys. You know I don't really like to swatch. Swatches don't tell you shit about a formula or a palette, so I am going to just use it on my eyes. How about that? So I'm going to go in with the burgundy color Poet and apply this to my crease. And what I'm going to do is basically just kind of outline the shape of my eye. I think I have what is called deep set eyes, where like a lot of my lid actually shows. So for me, I have a really good eye for doing like a classic cut crease. So I normally just follow the shape of my eye. And doing looks like this require lots of freaking patience. So if you don't have time or patience, I don't suggest doing it. Like this is triggering for me right now because I know it's going to take me a long time. And then what I do is kind of like just tail it out at the end. And we'll clean it up and make it sharper. But you know, we kind of got our outline done. And it's okay that it's a little bit messy, you know? Not everything has to be perfect because we're gonna clean it up. So I have it drawn on both eyes. Now what I'm gonna do is take a clean brush and just go in and blend everything out so that the edges aren't as harsh. You know what I'm saying? Just a little blendy situation going on. These are really easy to blend, especially for like a red, you know? Because I feel like burgundies, they're hard to formulate. When I did my eyeshadow palette with Violet Voss, it was really hard to like find certain colors, you know what I mean? Or like play with certain colors, and this feels like very nice. So next what I'm gonna do to just add a little bit of a buffer zone, I guess you could say, from my brow to the red. Shit, I don't have my color switch out here, you guys, that thing that cleans off the brushes, and I'm just using my pants. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Soothe in the matte collection and actually tap on a little bit of Aura in the matte collection as well, and just pop that up on top. And this is the Morphe M422. And so now what I'm gonna do is go back in with the shade Poet on the matte side and go in the crease even more and just like continue to define this crease moment and kind of fluff it out at the end. Damn, these are really nice shadows. You can really tell like The quality is there. Like if I had to compare it to like, I don't know, like a Kylie Cosmetics or like something like that, this totally knocks it out of the park, you know? To add a little bit more intensity, I'm actually gonna go in with the black shade, which is Memory in the mattes. Also, I do want to add, this mirror in here is huge and it has some weight to it. The palette does not feel cheap. It doesn't feel like a cheap Morphe palette. You know what I mean? Not to be a dick. I feel like I'm being so shady right now. But whatever. It's the truth. I'm gonna use the tiniest, littlest brush I could find. This is the Morphe M507 and just gonna like deepen up the outline, I guess you could say. The outline of the entire cut crease with the black. Wow, this is a great black. I only had it dunk in once and look at how much it deepened it. Wow. And it's not overpowering at all. And I barely had any on my brush. See, you guys, a little goes a long way. I always tell y'all that. And then next step, we have to cut our crease. So I'm gonna be going in again with the Mitchell and P. Louise base, the blank canvas, and just outlining. So I'm taking a really tiny Morphe brush, the M124, and just going in and cutting that crease, girl. And that's where the look really comes together, is during this whole process. Because I feel like, as you can see, it's getting really cleaned up and looking real good. So we're gonna go in with the same Poet Row and use the glitter on the end. And I'm gonna do that with my finger because I feel like that'll probably be the best way to apply it. This is a pretty glitter. Also, you guys, I have paint all over my hands that I literally cannot get off, so don't pay any attention to that. And I want to show you guys this part. I take a makeup wipe. I honestly buy these in bulk at Costco. I know I'm trying to be more eco-friendly. It's just really hard, you guys, like especially with glitter and all that. So I'm gonna take it and kind of clean it up like that. Cleans up a lot easier than I thought. Usually glitter goes all over the place, so that's a good surprise. And then just doing the same thing over here, only I'm gonna use a brush this time because I was able to get closer than with my little chubby fingers. This is such a pretty look, you guys. I love the way this looks. I feel like the old Nicole right now. I used to do these types of makeup looks, like these cut creases, all the time. They were like my specialty, my favorite back in the day. And you want to bring the glitter pretty far out so that it like kind of matches where your wing is. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever loose glitters is like on the edge here, I'll just take and clean up with this brush. So that way it's not like a bunch of loose glitters up there. So I popped on some liner off camera and I'm going to be applying these Saucy Lashes from Baddie B. I do have a discount code with them. It's NICOL at the checkout. I make a little commission and you get a little discount, so it's a win-win for both of us, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna trim them at the end. It's usually where I like to trim my lashes. Use a little velour lash glue. I can't stop looking at my eyes. They look so good. I'm hungry. It just hit me like a lead balloon. And just gonna pop these puppies on. And then I use my tweezer to kind of like clasp my natural lash with the fake lash so that the glue sticks better. Sometimes it can make your eye water, so just be careful. Oh, I love the way these look. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll be back to give you guys kind of like my final review slash first impressions of everything, and to do the lower lash line because I might want to change it up a little bit with the lower lash line. All right, you guys, so time for the lower lash line. And honestly, I was thinking about doing blue underneath, like maybe the blue glitters, but I'm a little bit afraid of glitter fallout. So I think I'm just gonna do the mauve kind of color in the Poet section and just kind of run across my lower lash line. Just like that. Nothing to it, you know? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, you guys, so I have you zoomed out, but overall, you guys, I think Tati really did a great job with her first palette. There is like no scandals around it. There's nothing crazy like that. It is so gorgeous and it feels like a really nice palette. Like it's very weighted. You feel like you're getting something luxury. The colors that I used and swatched performed like very beautifully. I love the eye look I was able to create. I really thought it was gorgeous. And the colors in here are very versatile. You can honestly play it up with the burgundies like how I did. You could do more of the fall tones, the neutral tones. You got some cool tones. You honestly have a little bit of everything in here for everyone. So I really like this. I think Tati Tati did a phenomenal job for her first launch, and I'm really excited to see what other things she creates. You know what I mean? Like, she's a very respected reviewer, so I don't really expect anything less from her, you know? But I really did enjoy this palette, and I will definitely continue to use it. That's how I've been kind of like judging palettes lately. Like, will I continue to use it? Would I buy it if it wasn't sent to me? And yes, yes. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked this little pink tutorial situation. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you like what you see, if you like this little face right here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.